the creativity don't gotta stop just because you're doing something spiritual. Music is a great conduit for spirit. It's relevant and it has your own energy in it. Even if you didn't make it, it started in your mind and it's a tangible thing. We have all heard songs like Letter to Soda, Letter to My Old Dude, and just remembrance songs in general. So, as a creative, more specifically a producer, crafting your own remembrance song for your ancestor that you're building the altar for is a great way to build that relationship and a great way to channel your creative energy. So today I'm presenting the idea of make an instrumental for your ancestor. Sample one of their favorite artists that they used to play, sample it into a beat, or even if you're a rapper, writing a song about them, recording a song about them. This is a great way to bond with your ancestor while at the altar. Your creative energy directed into that tangible thing, plus the relevant sounds that has to do with the person, the loved one, makes a great connection and a unique connection. Because when it comes to veneration and even just spiritual practices in general, we often think we have to stay inside the lines. We have to stay strictly inside the lines. And I believe we're doing a disservice to our creative energy by just doing things a certain way. Not saying that tradition should not be upheld, but bring your own flair into your tradition, into your practice. Because at the end of the day, it's you and that spirit right there. There's nobody else. Me personally, what I did specifically with my dad's favorite rapper is Scarface. When I used to live with my dad, he used to play this one Scarface CD over and over every day, max volume. It was called Deeply Rooted. So one of the songs on that CD is called God, featuring John Legend. So I sampled that. I made it into a beat. It's actually on all streaming platforms right now, but it's not about that. So when I'm at the altar for my dad, that's something I play for him. Because in his walking life, my dad was always interested in my beats. He was always interested in my music. Even a month before he passed away, that was the month I started back making beats. It's just things like that. Things like that make that connection. It's amazing how that this same CD that my dad was listening to, that I used to get annoyed by in his walking life, is the same music that I'm getting messages from spirit from as I'm listening to the album with him at his altar. Since we on that, that's another thing you can do. You can listen to their favorite music at the altar with them. Another thing is making art for my visual artists. Making some artwork dedicated to your loved one. That's another way to connect. You can either make it at the altar if you have the space, or just bring it into their space, wherever you have their space at. Sit it near their space. Show it to them and talk about why you made it. Talk to them like they're there, because they are. While you playing the beat for them that you made, while you playing the beat that you made for them, vibe to the beat with them, because they're there. Once again, the creativity don't gotta stop just because it's a spiritual practice. Now, this is some art I didn't even make. A good friend of mine, Arye Silverstein, made this. He did this on denim and just held it together with some wood blocks. I didn't even know he was gonna do this. It surprised me. So he made this of me and my dad. And even just with the symbolism of this, like how it's made on fabric, it's made on denim. Like my dad was heavy into clothes. It's certain things like that that I feel plays a role into the bonding experience, into the unseen symbolism and the significance of the symbols, whether consciously done or not. You can make a picture for your loved one. Draw a picture of them. make a digital graphic of them, make it at the altar, or when it's done, talk to them about the process and show it to them like they're actually there. Now, this is like my favorite picture of my dad. I included a snake around his neck because of, first, that was his nickname. His nickname was Snake. And just what the snake represents metaphysically, and the spirits that are associated with snakes. And in the background is his favorite color. It's kind of like a royal and baby blue. Also, kind of the color of the Lions, the Detroit Lions, which was one of his favorite teams. And this is also the color we used for his funeral. And also, this color is how he communicates to me in my walking life.